this coin toss presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Georgia is ready to open this one up as they line up for the opening kick. He's to the 20. Brought down at the 32-yard line. The Seminoles offense basically predicated on what this kid can do.
The thing I love about this guy, Brad, is just the intangibles that he brings to the table. We've been seeing this guy make plays over the weeks, but the thing that I really recognize is his ability to really lead this football team. When things are going well, he's patting everybody on the back. When things are not going well, he's trying to pick them back up and getting them ready to go. So not only does he physically have the tools, but also I really love the way he approaches the game.
First and 10, ball on the 48. Throws quick to the receiver, and it falls incomplete. They got to the quarterback a little late there.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
This was just an unnecessary hit. He should have been disciplined for a play like that.
We've got a first and 10. Ball on the 37. 5 wide. There's a strike complete. He lost the ball. It's scooped up. They work hard, and they got the turnover.
This is what it's all about. Defense taking advantage of an opportunity. They're pouncing on the loose ball.
So here comes the offense taking the field for the first time today. So they'll go up to the booth to take a few more looks to see whether or not the ball was fumbled before the ball carrier was down. The coach wants to challenge this one, so we'll take another look at the possible fumble.
After reviewing the play, the rule in the field is reversed.
So after the review, they reverse the call on the field. Tackle made at the 16. 3-yard gain by the running back.
There's the junior cornerback making a very solid stop. Anytime your corners can contribute like that against the run, it gives your defense another advantage.
From the 16-yard line. Second down. Throws to the fullback. They can't hook up. Incomplete.
Well, that was clearly a poor read on somebody's part. And the bad news is there was no defender around. If the pass was anywhere near him, it could have gone for a big play.
Caught, and big hit there to stop it. Williams gains 2 yards with a short completion. It's 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field. They'll try for 3 points. Florida State is looking to go up by 3. The kick is up, and he got it. Fitzgerald gets set to kick this one away. Sends it sailing downfield. He's to the 20. He's tackled at the 30-yard line. And while they are behind, they know they can knock things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan. bring him down at the 31-yard line. Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 31-yard line. Complete, brought down, nothing doing. They come out in a 5-wide set. Hauls it in as he's pushed out of bounds.
Perfect timing here between the quarterback and the wide receiver. That's a big gain and more than enough for the first down.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 40. Hands it to the back. And he's level at the 49.
Gain of 11 yards. That makes it first and 10.
He's under pressure. Throws to the receiver, incomplete.
That makes it
second and 10. Ball on the 49. And he's sacked. He just blew past the blockers and dragged the quarterback down.
Boy, excellent play by the defense here. A few extra seconds, and those receivers might have been open.
Screen pass. He's got his halfback. Tackle around the 49-yard line. Thorson is the punter. Coleman takes it to 15. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. Got to wonder right now which offense is going to open this thing up a little bit.
I think the answer will be which offensive coordinator is willing to take a chance or two to try to open some plays up. Because right now, not only are they losing the battle up front, but they're really not testing the defense downfield at all.
Florida State has a 3-point lead. He's tackled at about the 23-yard line.
Nothing doing that time. Defender stayed home, blocking wasn't there, and down he went.
From their own 23-yard line, it's second down. Now he pitches it. Decent run here, right side. And he's going to come up with a sack.
Man, these guys can be aggressive. When you stand back there and take hits like that, you definitely are going to feel it the next day.
And that's 3 and out. Nothing going on that series. Tackle at the 42-yard line. Florida State's looking awfully impressive right now in defense, but we are in the first quarter.
Yeah, this is about as dominant a first quarter that we have seen in a long time. But let's see if they can continue to play this well throughout the rest of the ball game.
You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. Quick strike to the back, and he drops it. From the 42-yard line, second down. Tackled after a decent pickup.
That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
First down grab. Tailback has it. He's taken down at the 30.
That's a key play to find the open man and keep the drive alive.
First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. He's at the 20. Inside the 10. He's all the way. Touchdown. And he converts the extra point. A 4-play, 42-yard drive. And the result, 7 points. So our score, 7-3. Ready to kick. Hill fields at the goal line. They'll bring him down at the 29-yard line. Georgia's got people flying all over the field on defense right now.
Boy, they sure do. Right now, we're just seeing great defensive effort. They have a plan. They understand it. They're playing with great speed, and they're not giving up big plays. That's why they're playing well up to this point.
And while they are behind, they know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan. Takes it left side, and he's brought down to the backfield. From their own 29-yard line, it's second down. And he's taken down right around the 28-yard line. Throws to the tailback, incomplete. They're going to be forced to punt it away here.
The offense really had nowhere to go on that one. The play was very well defended, and now the incompletion will force the 4th down and a punt.
And he's tackled at the 39-yard line. So it's time to see this offense go to work again.
This defense couldn't stop them from moving the ball and inevitably finding the end zone.
Georgia holds a 4-point lead. Fires quick to an open man. He dropped it. The quarterback really took a shot after the play, and I'll bet that's what this flag is for.
Defense.
The defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
You know, penalties can ruin a team's chances to win if they commit too many.
From the 46-yard line, first down. Oh, we had a pitcher's duel in that low-scoring first quarter. The Bulldogs lead 7-3. Welcome back. Tight game here in the second quarter as we begin play. He makes it out to maybe the 46-yard line. 36. They spread the field in the gun with 5 wide receivers. Throws left. The running back's got it. Good tackle there in space. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. Brought down at the 16-yard line.
First down.
From the 16-yard line, it's first down. Georgia is up by 4. They'll give it off here. He takes it right side for a good gain.
Gain of 6 on the ball. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
He laterals the ball. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield.
Man, that play was just brutal. Total lack of discipline on the part of the offense.
3rd and 13. Ball on the 20. Takes it up the middle for a nice run. It's up, and they come away empty-handed.
When you miss a field goal at this short a range, you're giving away points. You're also giving a huge boost to the other team. And I don't know which one hurts more.
Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays. He's out to the 30. He's to the 40. And down he goes at the 45-yard line. So they pick up big yards on the option keeper.
I thought he was going to break that one for a touchdown. You couldn't draw that up any better.
From their own 45-yard line. First down. Quick throw to the back. It's incomplete.
This quarterback has got to do a better job of looking off defenders and allow his covered receivers some room to improvise and get free.
They'll knock him down for a loss.
That play was over before it got started. That was just a case of the offensive line getting beat at the snap of the ball.
Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 45. Nice run, and he's brought down.
That's a team quarterback. That'll bring up 4th and 1.
He dropped it. He gets out to about the 28-yard line.
He was definitely peeking to see what kind of space he had to run. And that loss of focus is what cost him.
And I'll tell you, in a close game like this, you just can't do stuff like that. The kicker missed a field goal on the last drive, so the offense is out here trying to turn it around on this one.
Anytime you have a shot at putting points on the board and you don't get it, you get a little frustrated. But this offense is very capable of scoring at any time.
He's to the 40, and they make the stop at about the 43-yard line.
First down.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Georgia is up 4. Strike to his receiver, no good.
Number 84, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it second and 10.
Gets it out quickly. He's hit and taken down.
Number 15, that'll make it 35.
From their own 49-yard line. Third down. And that one's incomplete.
Number 84, the intended receiver on the play. Fourth down.
The punt upcoming, and they're going to come after this one. And he's taken down at the 19-yard line. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. And he's tackled at the 17-yard line.
Loss of 2 on the play. That brings up second and 13.
From their own 17-yard line. Second down. Here's the handoff, and he's taken down for a loss.
That'll make it third and 13.
Fires out quickly to the tailback. They'll bring him down at the 23-yard line.
Score that round for the defense. These guys are flying around right now.
Georgia is going to use their first time out of the half here. He's tackled at the 48. Right now, this game's got all the makings of maybe being a nail-biter.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to go well into the second half, probably into the fourth quarter. You almost have a feel that maybe one of the defenses may have to score a touchdown to be able to win this game.
Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays. And he just gets rid of it. It's second and 10. Ball on the 48. They come out in a 5-wide set. He's scrambling. Tackle made around the 50-yard line.
Gain of 2 on the play. That'll bring up third and 8.
Georgia holds a 4-point lead. Here's the throw, and I don't think he got anything on that.
No gain. That makes it fourth and 8.
And they could really put their opponent in bad field position with a good punt here. He fields the punt at the 16, and down he goes at the 25. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. Here's a throw, and it's almost picked. A flag came out after the ball was thrown. Let's see what this is.
Roughing the passer, defense.
They're giving away free yards and only making life easier for the guys on the other side of the ball.
From their own 40-yard line. First down. He's on the run. Florida State's going to take their first time out of the half. With the pass, incomplete. Third down now, and they need to get it out to the 50. He's taken down at about the 49. So both teams will go to the locker room looking to make some adjustments and find some second half offense. Georgia's up by 4.
Glad to have you with us in the studio for the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Reese Davis and David Pollack here, completely locked in on that first half. We've been looking forward to this game all week, and it has lived up to billing. A close game. You feel like that it's going to be a great second half, and boy, we've got the perfect guys in the booth. What a reward today for Nessler and Herbstreit to get this game.
Well, you know, it's not a secret, Reese. They get the best game every week that we think's on the schedule, right? So they got this great. It's great. It's close. It's going back and forth. I mean, what a treat to watch one of the best games of the year just unfolding in front of us. And more importantly, to hear the silky smooth sounds of Kirk Herbstreit and Brad Nessler. Does it get any better?
David's ready to get back on that couch, get the remote, get all the games dialed up to watch what's going on around the country. Time to get you back for your second half. Brad and Kirk ready to roll.
Boy, I hope the second half's as good as the first. Just about set to start the third quarter in a tight one. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Tackle made at the 25-yard line. They're ready to begin another drive. Georgia is up by 4. Down at the 35. They go with the option and pick up the first down.
Yeah, that was a situation where the quarterback knew he could pick up the first down if he kept it himself. That's a good decision.
From their own 35-yard line, it's first down. Throws at a man wide open, and he missed it.
Well, you'd think the big tight end would be able to absorb a hit and hang on to the ball, but he couldn't get the job done there.
Taken down at the 35-yard line. We've got 3rd and 10. Ball on their own 35. And he's sacked.
This quarterback has to do a better job of avoiding the rush because sacks can be real drive killers.
Awaits the snap. And he can't hang on to the ball. He's pushed out of bounds at the 47. This deficit can be easily overcome, sure. But they have to be thinking if they don't get something going on this series, the burden is going to be felt by their defense. Throws to the tight end, and that ball's incomplete. Second down, 10 to go. Ball on the 47. He's going to try and scramble. Tackle at the 43. Here they come. Throws incomplete.
The ball just sailed on him, and he knows it. He'll get it next time.
That'll make it 4th and 6.
He'll try to knock this punt down inside the 20. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. The quarterback leads the offense back out onto the field as we get set to resume play. Georgia is up 4. Catches it, and he's punished. From their own 25-yard line. 2nd down. There he goes. And down he goes at the 41-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 16 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
The quarterback in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the formation.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 41. Play fake. Here comes the defense. Throws it, and oh, he dropped it. They're really fortunate that wasn't intercepted.
Not a very smart decision by the quarterback. He had no shot at completing it.
They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Feeling the pressure, and he fumbles the football. Now the defense has it. The safety to the 20. And they make the stop at the 13.
You love to see your playmakers on defense coming through and creating some breaks, which is exactly what the safety did.
There's still plenty of time to keep running their offense as usual here. I don't think they need to feel any anxiety about trailing. Pitches it, and he'll lose yardage.
Defensive coordinator has a lot of confidence in his pass defense if he's releasing a safety to stop the run.
From the 17-yard line, 2nd down. Passes it, and it's picked out of the sky. Good job to pick that ball off.
He did a great job at getting in that passing lane and coming away with the ball.
They line up at the 13. 1st down. Georgia holds a 4-point lead. A quarterback in the gun with 5 receivers. Quick throw, knocked out of bounds around the 31-yard line. first and 10. Ball on their own 31. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line.
Gain of 3 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Pressure coming. Fires quick out to the receiver, and he can't make the grab. From their own 34-yard line, it's 3rd down. Edwards gets another handoff. They'll bring him down at the 34-yard line. And watch out, they're going to bring the heat right here. Coleman fields at the 29, brought down at the 35.
Return for gain of 6 yards.
I think this defense has played well enough to be able to win this game, obviously. But at some point, you'd love to see their own offense feed off of some of the confidence that their defense is playing with, because up to this point, the defense is keeping them in the game, but the offense isn't quite doing enough to be able to build on that lead.
Here's an opening. He's at midfield. Tackle made right around the 46-yard line. From the 46-yard line, first down. Quick pass. And he's tackled at the 40-yard line. Tosses out to the tailback on the screen. He's gobbled up in the backfield. Loss of a yard.
Really, they just had nowhere to go after the catch.
From the 41-yard line, it's 3rd down. Looks to the back and can't connect.
This wide receiver is very frustrated. You can tell by his body language. He did everything he needed to do to get open to be able to make a big play. The quarterback just didn't put the ball in the money.
He doesn't want to touch back here. He wants to knock this ball inside the 10. It's a short kick.
Now, who's in charge of this offense? These guys can't get a first down. They can't move the ball down the field. How do you expect to win the game?
Their last drive resulted in a punt, so let's see if they can put together something a little more promising here. Georgia is up by 4. He scrambled. And he tackles him hard at the 11. From their own 11-yard line, 2nd down. He's to the 20. He makes his way out to about the 35.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Here's the halfback on the screen. He tackles him for a loss.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 35. He's tackled around the 35-yard line. Passes to the back, incomplete. Georgia is up 4. Coleman fields at the 29. Makes it out to maybe the 40-yard line. Lack of offense or great defense. Call it what you will. We head to the 4th quarter. The Bulldogs lead 7-3. Into the 4th quarter now, and we're back to the action. Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're one play away from a very different ball game. Fires it out. That's a great tackle at the 43-yard line.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
It's 2nd and 7. Ball on the 43-yard line. Nice run there.
That's a deep 7. That'll bring up 3rd and inches.
They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. Looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down. They come out in a 5-wide set. Now he's scrambling. He's taken down at the 40. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 40. He's at the 30. Gets out to around the 22. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. Inside the 10. Big play there, and now they're looking at 1st and goal. This defense has been in this situation before. They forced a huge turnover when they were backed into their own red zone last time. And they'll bring him down behind the line.
The offensive line needs to do a better job of not only handling the defensive linemen, but getting up to the linebackers. That way the ball carriers will have a little bit more room to get to that 2nd level.
From the 5-yard line, it's 2nd down. And they push him out around the 2-yard line. It's the 9th play of the drive. He's in. Touchdown. And they take the lead.
When you're that close to the end zone, it's always a smart play to find your blockers and follow them into the end zone.
Trying to go up by 3. They'll kick the extra point. And And he tacks on the extra point. If you love defense, you're loving this game right now because they're the ones throwing all the punches, and all the offense can do is duck. Fitzgerald has the ball all teed up, and he's ready to kick this one off. Excellent kick. He's to the 20. Tackle at the 30-yard line.
Kirk, I got to ask you, are these two offenses that anemic or the defense is that good?
I think it's a combination of both. I think both of these offenses have shown at times an ability to execute and put points on the board, but they're playing against two really good defenses.
This is a pretty crucial series right here with things being so tight. Your best players have to step it up on both sides of the ball. And he's tackled after positive yardage.
That's good for a gain of 4 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
From their own 34-yard line, it's 2nd down. Throws it in a hurry. Brought down right around the 48-yard line.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Got a man, but he's tackled back behind the line of scrimmage. That's a 2-yard loss.
Pretty good stand there. They weren't fooled at all by the offensive play call.
It's 2nd down, 12 to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. Less than 3 minutes in the game. Nice pickup as they connect on the pass play.
Well, they look to be in sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result is a nice game.
Sets up a screen. Tailback's got it. He gets hit out of bounds right around the 14-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 22 yards. 1st and 7.
First and 10. Ball on the 14. The red zone has not been kind to this offense. Are they going to end this drought? Touchdown! And that gives them the lead.
You got to give each of these guys credit for getting in sync, really fighting to create that touchdown.
And he adds the extra point. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. He's taken down at the 30.
Boy, this has been a fun game to watch, going back and forth and back and forth. It's almost like watching a tennis match here. Whoever has the ball last, my guess will be the team that wins it.
You know this is a real crucial time in the game. It could still go either way. Just over 2 minutes in the game. And he is drilled at the 32.
Gain of 2 on that. That makes it
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. He's scrambling. Runs with it, and he's got room. And he has it on the corner.
Well, the defense has got to step up and make a play. That's a great first down for this offense, but the defense has the lead. Somebody's got to step up and make a play to preserve a victory.
From their own 48-yard line, it's first down. Tackle at about the 35.
What we're seeing right now is just a great connection between the quarterback and his receivers. They make these plays look effortless.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 35. Now he tries to buy some time. And down he goes at the 32-yard line. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. Nice catch there before he stepped out of bounds.
Now that's how you run a corner route. He exploded out of his cut and beat the man coverage for a new set of downs.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 17-yard line. Just over a minute left. Quick strike to the receiver. And they make the stop at the 5. Touchdown, and they take the lead. So the kicker will line up here and try to give his team a 3-point lead with this extra point. Looks like they didn't get the play off quick enough. And he converts the extra point. Fitzgerald looks ready to kick this one off. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. He's to the 20. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one.
Brad, this is my kind of game. I love seeing this kind of production and the way these quarterbacks are playing. Both teams are challenging both of these defenses.
Late in the fourth quarter in a one-possession game, and poise is what it's all about here. Who's going to have it and who won't? Under a minute left in the game. He's under pressure. Caught, open field. They'll bring him down around the 32-yard line.
This isn't even the best example, but I'm going to tell you something. This young man is really getting better at running his routes, which is a truly underrated quality these days.
Quick toss. From their own 32-yard line. Second down. Pulls it in, and he's in the open field. And he's tackled at about the 47-yard line.
I'm sure the coaches are going to tell him to calm down and be more careful because I guarantee you, Nobody keeps throwing those passes into the defense like that without making a mistake.
He's going to air it long. Gets it. He's in space. And it's a whole new ball game. He makes the PAT. I wouldn't be surprised if they just squib it here. And he'll return this one from the 7. Brought down at the 27. Florida State's coaches have got to be confident in the fact that they've got a star player in a tight situation.
And there's nothing better than having a quarterback you have confidence in these kind of situations. You know he's going to make the right read. He's going to give his receivers a chance to make a play on the ball, and they're going to have a really good chance of moving the ball down the field to have a shot to win this game.
Little handoff. Florida State just took their first time out. Short yardage situation here. 2nd down and 1. Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. He's hit and taken down. That was a 6-yard completion, and we'll have 1st and 10 coming up.
Heads-up play by the quarterback to find his receiver in traffic and get the ball into his hands.
And the quarterback didn't waste any time getting rid of that one. He took the snap, and he threw it right out there. Slings it. He heaves it deep. And the ball game's over. And our final score in this one, 21-17, Georgia. That's going to do it for this presentation of NCAA Football 14. For Kirk Street, this is Brad Nessler saying goodbye.